Today's a day of healing. Today's a day of mourning.
To pray for these families and that justice is done for the one that brutally murdered all of these students.
But the violence has to stop. We cannot lose another child in this country to violence in a school.
So we need to acknowledge the heroes that are in our school every single day.
Our entire nation, with one heavy heart, is praying for the victims and their families.
Tonight, a grieving South Florida community is asking why. In fact, we all are asking why. Why did this happen? And more importantly, why do mass school shootings keep happening in our country?
Today, Florida leaders, including President Trump, vowing to tackle gun control and mental health issues following yesterday's deadly school shooting at Stoneman Douglas High in Parkland. Tonight, we're learning more about the harrowing moments when that gunman, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz, opened fire inside the school, killing 17 students and staff members. We're told now that Cruz has confessed to the shootings, and he used an assault rifle, firing into 5 classrooms. He told interrogating officers that he, quote, began shooting students that he saw in the hallways and on school grounds. Cruz also told officers he brought additional loaded magazines to the school campus and kept them hidden in a backpack until he got on campus to begin his assault. Tonight, the Parkland community is rallying around the families of those killed and injured, and we have live team coverage for you. We begin with our Heather Crawford, who joins us live from Parkland. Heather.
Anthony, I am at the site of a vigil tonight where thousands of people in this community are gathering as students who should be at home doing homework or at a sporting event. Instead, they are here remembering the lives of those 17 people, innocent people, who were killed just because they showed up at school yesterday. It is very, very emotional being here. We're seeing a lot of people walking up with flowers, just hugging, crying together. As you heard the superintendent say, this is a day of healing. It's a day of mourning. I've just been listening to conversations of students around me talking about how they were in their classroom when they heard the shots ring out. They heard the SWAT teams run in with guns and help them escort them out. Much of this community right now still in complete, utter shock, trying to make sense of how this happened, why it happened, why here. We spoke to a student today by the name of Daniel. He's a senior, 18 years old. He was in his class, his last class of the day yesterday afternoon, when he heard 3 shots. He thought something had fallen. Then they realized it was gunshots. And he tried to get his classmates out of the way to hide, but they were in a classroom. There was really nowhere to hide. And then the shooter opened the door and came in and shot one of his classmates who did not make it out. And so he described what it was like as he waited there after the shooter left, hiding, just waiting until the SWAT team came and got him and the rest of his classmates out. Listen to what he told us.
Glass on the floor, dust in our mouths, dust everywhere. It was like I was walking on, like there was smoke everywhere. It smelled like I was in a gun range.
Not either. And so students yesterday went to school. Daniel told us it was a good day. It had been a great day. It was Valentine's Day. It was a happy day. This wasn't supposed to happen. And today he went back to the school. He, like so many students, left everything they had, their backpack, their car there at the school, fleeing for safety. And today he went back to the school to try and get his car with his dad. But the school's still roped off. Police telling us they've interviewed more than 2,000 people today. This investigation is far from over. Still a very fluid investigation, but tonight people coming here to lean on one another, to remember those lives lost, and just to come together for a sense of unity.